Last week, in a compromise effort, the Florida House and Senate passed a new PIP law that will take effect in January 1st of next year, 2013. And the law is very complicated, and we're going to do several video and blog efforts to break it down and make it easy, but this is basically it. You're going to get about 25% of what you pay for. The legislature still is going to mandate you to purchase $10,000 in PIP coverage, and at the end of the day, and unless you are found to have what's called an emergent medical condition, and that's defined by statute, you will be capped effectively at only $2,500 in benefits. As a PIP litigator, I can tell you, the insurance companies are almost never going to pay that full $10,000 in benefits because they will bank on the vast majority of providers and consumers not willing to take the efforts and the time necessary to fight for that additional $7,500 in benefits. Anyone who treats motor vehicle accident victims, anyone who's ever been in an accident, and certainly lawyers like me who assist and help motor vehicle accident victims can tell you that $2,500 is not going to get folks the care and treatment they need. That doesn't cover one visit to the emergency room. That barely covers one MRI, one diagnostic test, and usually in this type of case there can be several. So for the consumer, the insurance companies now have a way to pay 25% of what you pay for, and how the heck that works I have no idea. However, the important thing for you is to make sure that you choose attorneys who have intimate familiarity with these laws, because you are going to need a lawyer for almost 2 cases now. The case just to get the insurance that you paid for, bought, and the case against the person that caused this accident. And you're going to need doctors that, number one, have medical doctors in their facilities and have the ability to render the proper diagnosis and follow-up care. That will become critically important. Immediately, if there's not an MD overseeing the treatment, you could have problems ever meeting this very stringent diagnosis and criteria. Tune back in for more later on. Take care.